Because
I've given you 100,000 naira already of transportation. I've bought dress for you already of close to 200,000 naira.
So you are paying for her body.
Excuse me, madam.
Amazing stuff.
We go lodge, Abi, we no go lodge. We go even get the conversation. You go lodge, Abi, you no go lodge. Sometimes you ladies see yourself as beggars. Hold on. And that's why a guy will put you in that line as a beggar. Bam. So you need to develop yourself to an extent that even if you are going on a date, have it in your mindset that you want to look good, you want to have good fun, you want to meet somebody intelligent, not for you to start running bills on a first date. Not for you to run in all of a sudden from Ikeja to Lekki, you don't already build transportation close to 150,000. Just already chopping it down and all of that. But please, you can do better. We guys, I'm not going to lie to you. Once we see you like that, we put you in that line like that. And at the end of the day, you fizzle out. Next on the list, 100.
I want with you. When you fizzle out.
You fizzle out now.
There are men that pay for that. They pay that amount for their ladies to come and see them. When you hear men
now, useless men be that. Useless men.
No, that's a man who knows his woman's worth. I know that I want my woman to look a certain kind of way because we're going somewhere very important. So why not help?
For woman when they go grief for you at the end of the day, or we go see cheat.
That's the thing. A huge man
we go still cheat.
He's not really looking for that to get down with her on the first date. Some men are generous like that, and if that's the kind of man you have, congratulations.
A guy's first date is not to get down. It's to do what?
No, some guys that are healed, some mature minds, they know that they can have conversations and
first date. If I'm going to pay for your logistics, I'm going to get dressed for you, I'm going to pay for the food we're going to eat. We go lodge. My dear sister, we go lodge. If you know lodge, come up for there. If you know lodge, come up for it. Doesn't say, I'm sorry. Abigail Brown, I'm sorry, please. If I'm about to disappoint you, I'm sorry. Please. We go lodge. If you no go lodge, no come. Because we go lodge.
How much?
Because of how much?
Because
I've given you 100,000 naira already of transportation. I've bought dress for you already of close to 200,000 naira.
So you are paying for her body.
Excuse me, madam.
Amazing stuff.
We go lodge, Abi, we no go lodge. We go even get the conversation. You go lodge, Abi, you no go lodge.
You know something. I am not really going to drag this with you. I completely agree with what she said about it being a crass and crude behavior.
Great.
I agree.
Great.
Sometimes you, especially if it's a first date, you shouldn't abruptly just act like that. But I believe that wise men, wealthy men,
like me,
that have sense,
yes,
know that if the distance is far, if I am not using a bike, if I'm not spending more than 5,000 naira, it is common sense that you should offer.
Yes, offer.
You should offer.
Yeah.
No be where war people. Where we they see like all this type where they talk for my side for here. You go tell her me she come from Iyanokpaja to Abeokuta. And you are not giving her. How will she reach there?
No, I'm not saying that too. I'm not saying I will give you. How will
she reach there?
No problem. I will
think
offer.
This depends on the location.
I agree.
It depends on the distance you are traveling to go and see that man.
I agree.
You do not expect me to be traveling from Ibadan to Abuja to go and see somebody and you do not take care of my logistics.
I agree.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm sorry. Yes,
you
I agree.
do not expect me to be moving from mainland to island in Lagos that you know Uber is very expensive. Of course, I'm not going to fly bike. You know it's expensive. You know that I'm spending more than 18,000 naira to get to you. And you do have common sense to know that somehow you have to take care of that woman.
I agree. I agree.
You don't agree.
At the end of the day.
You absolutely do not agree.
At the end of the day, we go play Celine Dion. We go on blue lights.
No.
At the end of the day, we go lodge.
It's really disappointing to hear you talk like this.
For real?
Honestly, it is.
On the money
like
we go spend.
Because you spend a dime on a woman, you must get down with her. How many women do you want to get down with? It means you do not value yourself. You do not value that thing between your legs. If you can just put it on any Nkechi, Esther, and Amaka because you spent a dime on her. Please. You don't hear
Bini hat for now. Bini hat with this.
You have to sleep with every woman because she spent money on her. It doesn't even make sense.
They check out for
a real man spends money on a woman without asking for anything.
Benin Museum. Okay, let's check.
Not all men are real men. Let's see the comments. That thing you want to do, don't do it. I not talk anything. Moving to the comments, Queen B is saying a man has sent me a dress and paid my Uber. Now, man, be that. Paid my Uber for me to go on a date with him. I didn't ask.
Please, I will love.
That's what I'm talking about.
Great. I would love to reply.
That's a real man.
I will reply. Radio Paps replying. Una lodge, abi una no lodge? Question mark.
Oh yeah, should we take this comment? All right.
Yes, sir. She said a woman's pride is not tied to transport. Great food or outfit. It should be the prerogative of the man to offer or not. And if it doesn't offer, it should not be counted against him at all.
Absolutely.
Madam, go open book. Where we did?
No, she had to explain
full
this in detail. And honestly, this conversation is. I totally agree with everything she said. I don't see it as classy for you. You go pay my transport. You're going, dude. There's nothing wrong in spending 3,500 to see a guy that you like. I am not in support of that.
That you like on the landward.
Yes, that you like. Of course, I've spent. Wow, I've spent.
You know, say the last time we did on the show.
Yeah, see my hand. High five.
You know, say poverty guy you did that time. So now you guys.
So I think you spend money for someone you like. But moving away from this, we're still on waiting. You know, believe say if you fall in love with poor man.
I sad though. I can't live up to this expectation like this. If you don't talk king wife.
I'm king's wife now. No, I fell in love with someone who was not financially buoyant at the time. Doesn't mean he wasn't
intelligent.
He was not aside intelligent. He was buoyant in other ways. You know what I mean? Anyway, I didn't do that. I promise you, it's AI. Moving forward.
You go lunch. I go lala for you. You go lunch.
Why?
You go lunch, oh.
I don't trust me. I don't sleep with everybody I like. I have to. Yeah.
Another angle.
Yeah. Whatever. Let's move to this next story.